All right, well, we're welcome back to the SSLFamilyDad channel. We're today is going to be an interesting day. Today we close on our house, but well, there's some other things going on. Let me show you. Go down the road here a little ways. We came home last night after church, Sunday night, and Sunday afternoon actually, and power was out. So we're out here in the boonies, but so there's just a little stretch of the neighborhood here that has the power out, and I'll show you what happened here down the street. We're gonna go check it out, but it's we're trying to move, we're trying to pack things up, and we're running on our backup generator, and we've got the wood stove going. We're staying warm. Everything's been good, but it's been it just adds a little bit of fun and a little challenge to the day for sure. So there's the problem. Just out in the farm field, a couple doors down here, about a half mile down the road, and there's a pole laying there in the field. So looks like I don't know. I mean, the wire actually looks like it rebounded up, but I don't know if it blew something when it fell, ground it out on the ground, or what. So that'll be a job. They got to get a truck out there in the field and get a new pole put in. So it's now the next day. It's now Monday. They said it'll be on by tonight. We'll see. So it's not so much, we're not really worried about when the power goes out. It's never a big deal for us because we have the automatic backup generator that runs a sump pump. It runs our well. It runs, some power through the kitchen and coffee makers and microwave, and we can run crock pots and other things like that. Plus we have the wood stove we can cook on and everything. But we've got quite a few neighbors in this area that are just a little older, and they have generators that you have to, portable generators you got to run out, hook up, and fill up with gas and things. And so we've been trying to keep an eye on them and take care of them and fill up their generators every 8 hours or so. Make sure that they keep running. And looks like we're going to be probably into the evening tonight before we get power back. That's what they say. It might be longer than that. Usually is out here. So I'm just making my rounds and filling up generators, and then we're head home and let me show you kind of how we run when there's no power at our house, how things have worked out here with the generators and the battery backups and stuff that we have. So kind of give you a quick little tour of some things that we have used that have worked out really well. Well, the old generator has kept us in business, and it's been running now for about 12-14 hours, maybe 12 hours, and it works really well. So this runs right off of propane, so it doesn't run out. We've got a huge 400 or 500 gallon propane tank, and it'll just run and run and run. So this keeps most all the essentials running for us whenever the power's out. And then inside we have, there's a few places that don't have power, like this room doesn't run off the backup generator, and so for her, my daughter's computer, and she's got a lamp and stuff in here, so it runs off of this battery backup. This is actually one of those Max Oak or Blue Eddy deals, and this is like a 1500, I think it's up to 1500 peak watts, but this will power quite a bit. I mean, you could even power a little electric heater with this thing for a while. It's got a few outlets on the back, and you can run, charge phones and other stuff like that on the USB ports. And so right now it doesn't even register as pulling anything with just that lamp on. So this comes in handy when we just need to take this around to different rooms or different areas that we're in, and we want to plug some lights in or charge some things, or even hook a computer up or something like that. So we use this little oil lamp here in the bathrooms and other places. So a couple reasons for that. I really like these things too. I got this on Amazon last year, and it's been really nice. But this actually produces a little bit of heat, and so this bathroom kind of stays cold. It's further away from the wood stove, so we'll let this sit in here. That gives us light in our bathroom. This light in here just happens to not be on the backup generator circuit either. We do have water, so we can still use the toilet and sinks, but no light in here. So the lamp does a dual purpose for us. Gives us a little heat. Of course, you can turn that up, and it'll produce quite a bit of heat, and actually it'll keep this bathroom just a little bit warmer. And whenever the power goes out, this Bunbaker XL, our wood stove here, this thing really does a lot for us. So this particular wood stove, if you have not been following along, it actually provides heat for us. Obviously our furnace is not on the backup generator, so this actually provides all the heat for the house. It also has an oven on it, so We could use our microwave, but it does kind of run hard on the generator sometimes. So we can use this to heat things up or actually cook in this. And then on the top, it's a full cook surface. So got a cast iron pan up here. We keep that warm. This is a soapstone pot, which is really cool. This thing holds a ton of heat. This soapstone does. And so you can this is a saute pan, I think it's called, but you can cook in this as well. Warm things up, keep things warm, and that kind of thing. So don't use these all the time, but in times like this, it's nice to, instead of running the coffee maker and all that, we can heat up coffee and keep it warm in these actual soapstone cups. They're actually made of one piece of soapstone, and then they have a copper ring around them, which is pretty cool. So you can just leave these right on top of the wood stove, and they keep your coffee warm. And then when you take it around, because the stone actually holds so much heat, it'll actually keep your coffee or tea or whatever you drink warm for longer. So this soapstone stuff is really neat. We got this actually, the same company that makes these stoves, they actually make a lot of this soapstone stuff, and so they've got a whole bunch of it. I'll put a link to their website, and they've got all kinds of stuff over there. So the power outage hasn't stopped us too much. Now there's a couple things that we don't have when the power's out. Our generator doesn't power our stove. We have an electric stove. We also have an electric water heater still right now, and so the backup generator doesn't power those two things. And so we have to use the wood stove for that kind of stuff, and then obviously hot water is what it is. You've got a tank full of hot water. When the power goes out, it'll keep that water warm or decently hot for about 24 hours. If you don't use it too much. We're able to take showers, I think 2 showers on the tank before it runs out of hot water, and then becomes just cold. So no hot water and no cooking on the stove, but everything else we can pretty much do here. We carry lights and flashlights and things like that around the generator. The whole home generator powers most things, and so it hasn't slowed us down too much. But it is a big day for us today, and so we've got a lot of moving pieces, a lot of things going on. We're busy trying to get things done. The kids are still trying to get homeschool done, and we've been working through the power outage. Thankful for all the things that we have that have helped us through that, and hopefully the power will come on soon. All right, so the power finally came back on. About an hour or two ago, maybe?
Yeah.
So we're back in business at home, which is good. We still have a lot of packing to do and a lot of things to do, but we are on the way to close or sell our house. That we're selling the farm right now today. We're headed up to the title company. We're doing a curbside closing. Yep. Because everything here in Michigan just basically shut down.
Yeah,
so
and the title company lost power.
And the title company lost power, so there's issues there.
Yeah, exciting.
So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. It's gonna go awesome.
It sounds like there's some interesting little things that still need to line up and happen. So hopefully that works. All right, so we'll check back in with you guys when we are on the way back. Hopefully, well, I guess we'll kind of be technically homeless when we leave here. So
we will be homeless.
That should be interesting. All right, we'll let you guys know how it goes.
Okay.
All right, so it's done.
Yep. Sold the farm. We have 10 days to get out.
Yep.
Can we do it in less?
I think we can do it in less, except for maybe all the animals. But the weird thing about this whole thing was that because the power's been out all over the area here in Michigan, that the title company that was actually out of power, and so we had to do all this weird stuff where like they couldn't wire money yet. So technically, we sold our house.
we didn't get any money.
And we don't have another house yet.
We don't have another house
yet.
So
really, we're homeless and poor. It's a sad day. No,
we're living on faith.
We're living on faith. No, it'll all be all right. Power will get back on, and things will get wired, money will move around, and all that stuff will happen. And so we have 2 days now. We have tomorrow, and then the next day we close on our house, the one that we're buying. And so that will be the night that you guys will get. We're gonna get over there, and we'll get you guys a first sneak peek of the place. It'll be dark though, so it might not be the best.
I'm so excited. We're sad, but excited.
Yep, it's hard moving away from the farm. It's hard to sell this house, but thinking about the new place and thinking about all the new things and the new adventure, I think that's what keeps us going, and it's going to be awesome.
What's your first project?
Goat shelters.
Yeah.
Chicken coop, maybe. Well, both really. So it has been an eventful day today for sure, and we're gonna get home and finish boxing some things up and just kind of hang out and spend some time together and get ready to get out of here. So next time we see you guys, we'll be hopefully loading a U-Haul or some trailers and things, and
not homeless.
And hopefully not homeless. So. All right, guys, don't forget to hit thumbs up on today's video. Of course, if this is your first time here, we'd love to have you subscribe and follow along for the new adventure in the woods. And I think we've got a pretty good idea of what the name's going to be. And so we'll share that with you guys when we get out there. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Is that a cop? Because can you get pulled over for videotaping while you're driving?
I don't know.